I do not hate Peter Capaldi. As a matter of fact, I have an amazing amount of respect for him, but some people just can't stand him. Hola amigos, Crispy Bro here, and yes, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about something that I've wanted to talk about for quite some time, and it's the amount of hate that Peter Capaldi has received and is still receiving, and how I think some of it's kind of unjustified. Now, just as a disclaimer, I understand that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. In fact, I appreciate different opinions because that gives us something to talk about, like I am today. So yes, Mr. Capaldi, we all know him. He started in 2014, and his tenure has been a bit mixed, I'd say. But before I get into anything, I just want to say the reason I made this video today was because I was talking to some of my new friends, and I told them that, oh, I have a YouTube channel. It's about Doctor Who and stuff. Oh my gosh, Doctor Who, I love that show, but I stopped watching when Peter Capaldi was on, and I was like, oh, why? So yeah, I was just, yeah, they didn't really fancy him very much. Not hate, as Clara Oswald has taught us all, hatred is too strong of an emotion to waste on someone you don't like. So yeah, hate's probably a pretty strong word, but there are some people that really just don't get Capaldi. Now, in saying that, I may be completely biased because the first time I saw Deep Breath was at the Doctor Who World Tour in Sydney, and that was shown weeks before the actual premiere of the episode on TV, and directly after watching that episode, I went backstage and got to meet Peter Capaldi. So that doesn't happen to everyone. I'm sure that might have convinced a few other haters to like him a little more, but yeah, that was my experience with Capaldi. But before I actually met him, as soon as the episode ended, I watched it with my auntie, and we both looked at each other and we were we absolutely love him. It was such a different direction for the Doctor. So I obviously really dug him because he was so different to Matt Smith and David Tennant, and he kind of made the Doctor feel kind of less relatable. That would normally be a bad thing in some cases, but I think it kind of made him more alien. And being a Time Lord, he is an alien. But yeah, no, I think that's kind of what the show needed, kinda. But there are some that prefer the hot assistant, strapping young male protagonist approach that Doctor Who had been doing in New Who for quite some time. So a more experienced actor with grey hair really threw off a lot of people. Well, at least that's what I think happened. That's what I think happened. But I did do some research on this. I just looked up why the hate for Peter Capaldi, and there was an interesting little paragraph that someone wrote by the name of Sunil Raj, Whovi Until I Regenerate, great name. He said this: the people you are talking about are mostly those who think that Doctor Who began in 2005. Those who have fancied the Doctor in his younger regenerations, the Eccleston, Tennant and Smith fans that are so used to the mischievous yet grave, the caring yet carefree and flirtatious nature, that they forgot that the Doctor stands for so much more. I personally think that Capaldi is the perfect amalgamation of the Doctor Who of the 60s and the modernized 2005 version. He definitely brings back the gravity that a Time Lord ought to have, and also tries to keep the quirky habits of the modern Doctors. And I think that's very true. His characterization for this incarnation has been very different to previous Doctors. It's been a lot darker, and yeah, and that might have discouraged some fans and maybe some casual viewers, but personally I think he's doing an excellent job so far with the material he's been given. And in saying that, I know that a lot of you have very strong opinions about the scripts that he's been giving and how Capaldi's Doctor's tone can change episode to episode, but that's a whole nother video. We're not going there. We're just talking about Peter Capaldi. I just believe that Peter Capaldi is a phenomenal actor. He's actually insane, and the fact that he's able to do his dream job, he's been wanting to be Doctor Who since he was a little child, and the fact that they can churn out episodes like Heaven Sent and the Zygon Inversion, I'm just glad that I got to witness that, you know. And to the haters, just give him another chance. If it's not your thing, fair enough. We're getting a whole new showrunner, a whole new Doctor soon. It'll be a almost different show, so that might be a jumping on point for you. But you know what? If you do give it a go and you kind of like it, keep it up. I'm sure that Series 10 will have some bangers in there. So. Alrighty, that'll do it for this video. Please let me know in the comments below, did you hate Peter Capaldi? Do you hate Peter Capaldi? Did you drift away from the show because of him? Or were you absolutely, like, on board from the get-go? You loved his interpretation? You know what? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to read them. I'm sure we can have some really interesting conversations. Please like this video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very shortly. Have a lovely day. Allons-y!
Hello. I'm the Doctor, and you should subscribe to Crispy right now. Do it. What's the harm? Just click subscribe. It's easy. It's simple. Thank you.